What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So picking up where we left off on this rear bumper, that bothers me because the paint doesn't match that well. But here is an example for you guys that didn't watch the video. Kind of hard to see right now, but in certain angles this can look lighter than the original, or it can be darker. But from this angle you can really see that it is darker. As you guys can see from all the tape, we're getting ready to blend this thing. So my plan is to use this as my base coat, because the magnetic gray from the can is like in between shade from this and this, so I feel like it'll blend it alright. And then use clear to cover the blend, but base coat probably like this much around, and then clear coat a little bit bigger. And then we also have a spot blender spray. So pretty much this guy melts the clear of the original paint to pretty much bond the new clear with the old clear, so you don't see any lines or seams. This is my first time using this. Typically if I blend a panel I would end up re-clearing the whole panel, but that will take up a lot of clear and time and material, so we're gonna try this out. So first step, grab your beer, take a sip. Next step, we have 800 grit sandpaper that we're gonna scuff up the area that you're planning to shoot your base coat. So my area is probably be like around here and a little bit of here. I'm not trying to go too much into this panel because I'm not too sure how it'll come out, and I don't really want to try and mess things up with this, so we'll see how that goes. Also, spray bottle for water because we're wet sanding this thing. So this is the aftermath of sanding this area with 800 grit. Our lighting is getting kind of bad, but you kind of get the picture. And then I'll probably go 2000 up to here, and then 3000, same thing, same length. And the 2000 is where our clear coat would overlap the base coat, and so forth. So we'll get back to you guys when this whole thing is prepped. This side is Paul. Done. For you mainlanders who don't know what POW means, but you can see where the 800 is, and then we've got 2000 and then 3. Hopefully this works. And now we just gotta do this side. This took a little longer than I expected, but we got our parts sanded down and scuffed, and as you guys can see, the whole car is covered. So pretty much ready to spray tomorrow after work. Hopefully it goes well, and yeah, you guys get the idea. Alright guys, done with work and ready to get this ball rolling. Kind of nervous because sometimes these cans are a little finicky with having the paint dry too quickly and all the solvent being trapped. But it's gonna take a chance and see how it goes. You can tell this is lighter than this. I mean, if I had the correct mix base coat, for sure I'd be spraying this out of the gun, because I'm not a fan of using these cans for bigger areas. We're just trying to blend right now. So I really hope this comes out well. Compare this side with this side. This side looks really like way lighter. So we're trying to get to that. I just don't want to load it with paint and have like a super light spot, which is why I'm just trying to gradually blend it in. It's a little better. I'm gonna let that flash and do the other side. We'll get back to you guys. So I did end up sanding this with 2000 grit, because you can tell like when you try to feather it out, the flakes would just sit, and the blend does look a little better. It matches more now. But looking from, I think, like this angle, you can kind of see it's kind of more light over here. So I think I need to just feather it out more down there into this panel. But I think that top one looks pretty decent. And this side, you can kind of see like the defined flakes. I guarantee once you shoot clear, this side is just gonna look too sparkly compared to the original paint. But I think it's going pretty well so far. So I'll give you guys an update after this. And here it is. I think I'm done with the base coat. I kind of went too much further up than I wanted to, but that's just because, you know how I was sanding the roughness, I ended up taking too much out, and then you could literally see like a line. I had to try and blend that in more up, but other than that, I guess this side looks pretty good, and I hope this side is good. Hopefully it turns out better than what it was. So we're gonna go ahead and prep the clear. Something like you gotta shake this can for 2 minutes. I guess pop that red stuff underneath. I guess that's the activator. And then, I don't know, shake it for another 2 minutes and then spray it. Alright, here goes. First time using this clear. I don't know what to expect, but wish for the best, I guess. Not bad. I need to use the gun clear because this thing is going out. So yeah, come back. Got the gun. Alrighty, boys and girls. So this side is pretty good, I hope. I hope it looks okay in the sun. I think the hardest thing is blending metallics, just because sometimes if the metallic sits a certain way, it'll give off darker or lighter spots. But yeah, from here you guys probably can't see it, but if you guys know what you're looking at, I can kind of see something, but I'm not gonna say nothing. But yeah, not too bad. Now it's like matching, and you guys can still kind of see the line. Not really a line, but the where it faded in. So that we're gonna have to wait for tomorrow probably to cut and buff it and blend it in. This side is pretty cherry. Certain angles, this part kind of looks a little lighter now, but I think it's because this panel is going in and then this is kind of coming back out. It's like this panel is kind of facing up a little bit and this panel is facing down, which I think is why it looks like that. But here, I feel like it's a perfect match. Further view. Yep. Matches. Even though it looks pretty good right now, this job isn't done yet. Same goes for this side. We still got this kind of area where we gotta cut and buff to get that full gloss blend. I don't know, a lot of people has mixed reviews about that spot blender spray. That's why the proper way is to actually re-clear your whole panel. But like I mentioned, at that point you should probably just end up painting the whole car, but we're not trying to do that right now. So today's the next day. This is how it looks. The color is pretty on point, and we now have this kind of little bit of haze. I don't know if I did the blending properly, but we're gonna try and cut and buff this area right here and buff it with the buffer, as well as this side. I'm gonna be using 2000 and 3000 grit. Got your our spray bottle with water. I'm using McGuire's Ultimate Compound, and I know that there's better stuff out there, but this is just what I have in my garage closet. So it's not bad. Smooth all the way. Nice. This side is done. First time spot blending. Super smooth. Yeah. Definitely was a learning process. At least the bumper is not like way darker than the body now. And for those of you guys who are thinking, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, truth is, I don't. So I just wanted to take you guys along this journey with me, learning new things, trying new things out, and yeah, just doing at home DIY kind of things, sharing the journey with you guys. But yeah, this is pretty much it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, drop a comment down below, share vids, and subscribe. Peace.